storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melody. We haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What's up, freaks and geeks, and welcome back to another episode of the OCD Dex Challenge. Last time in FireRed, we made our way through the cycling road. We're not quite done. We've caught everything that we need to down the route. There's still some trainers we got to fight and grind up a little bit before we get into Fuchsia City. And then we will be taking on Koga, and we're going to be spending a lot of our day in Fuchsia City because once we beat him, we have the Safari Zone, which we're going to be catching a lot of Pokemon. So in order to that kind of makes up for all the streams where it's been mostly story stuff and not catching too many Pokemon, you know, 5 or 6 here and there. So we're going to be spending a lot of time catching a bunch of stuff today. So I'm pretty excited. So let's go ahead and just jump right on into it. We left off in the Pokemon Center to heal up and look at everything that we've caught so far. So we're going to make our way back over to Cycling Road. So we've already fought everybody over here. Let's make sure our party's set up properly. It's a good thing I checked because we want Lapras in the front. Because her and Gloom are the ones that need the most XP. Primate's pretty close behind. Koga, let's see my notes here. Koga's going to be level 31 to 38, I believe. And we've got Raichu at 40, Charizard at 41. Lapras is at 28, Gloom is at 33, Primape's at 34, and we got our tiny little Oddish there who knows Cut to get us through some things. So we don't have to catch anything down while we're here, but we do want to fight these trainers and get the XP. So Let's get in everyone's way. I'm mighty proud of my bod, kiddo. Come on. Interesting. You look like all the other dudes that we've seen down this route. Send out my chop. Alright, Lapras, your time to shine. Just use Psychic and knock him out. And I'm a champ. It's an interesting change. We're going from the first form straight to the last. We should still be able to... Okay, we're not going to be able to one-shot it. He's not going to attack at all. He's just going to use Foresight. That's perfectly fine. Lapras should get some good XP off of this. $11.98. Woo! Alright, let's go across here and bug your friend. Hey, oh, missed. You heading to Fuchsia? As a matter of fact, I am. Biker Virgil would like to battle. Send out Wheezing. Let's see, Body Slam should do more damage. And we're going to paralyze. That's good. Oh, we did so much damage the first time. We didn't quite do as much the second. That's interesting. This should be enough to finish it off, though. It's going to use Coughing. We're going to stay in. And just click Psychic. So hopefully we can get Lapras up to a better level before we start taking Koga on, since she does know Psychic and he has Poison Gem. We should be able to blow through it pretty well as long as we're leveled properly. And we're getting poisoned. Every day the poison playthrough sounds better and better. Alright, so we get Lapras to 30. One more level, I believe, and she learns Ice Beam. Yeah, it's level 31, she'll learn Ice Beam. Crash and Burn. Nope, stop. Stop. I hate the cycling road because you just start immediately going downhill. Let's get rid of that poison. And let's give her a potion, just get her topped off. We'll buy more potions when we get into town. And actually, I'm gonna go up to my Pokemon and take the Amulet coin from Raichu. And just give it to Lapras. No, not switch the Pokemon, switch the items. Just because she's leading the party and we're training her up, we might as well get extra money out of it. I believe there's someone over here. Yep. There's no getting rich quick in battling, kids. Well, you see, with the amulet coin, there is. Cubao Raoul. And we just hit Psychic. And he's got a Primeape. I've got a Primeape. Lapras is not very fast, but she can take a hit. Almost enough. Body Slam will finish it off. We're gonna get poked again. It's more annoying than it is actually painful. We got 1392. Excuse me, sir. Sir, fight your animals with me. There we go. Let Voltorb electrify you. Alright, so something other than fighting. That's nice. Just gonna send out Voltorb. I'm gonna switch out. Let's go to Gloom just because she needs the XP. And Electric's not gonna do anything to us. Sonic Boom, that's an automatic 20. If I got him into the yellow, this should be enough to knock it out. Almost. Okay. Oh, we do get paralyzed. That sucks. We're going to go into another Voltorb. We'll go ahead and stay in. We're going to try to get some health back. There we go. That looks a lot better. It's automatically hitting us for 20. And we get the attack off. Perfect. I'm going to get Gloom to 34. And once we defeat Koga, I'm going to evolve Gloom into Vileplume. Because we get acid from... We get not acid, we get... She already has acid. We get toxic from him. I leveled up my Pokemon, but won't evolve. Why? I'm a 10-year-old child. Why are you asking me? Machoke. Oh, because you didn't trade it. Which is a really morbid way to evolve Pokemon. You have to trade it to evolve it. Why you? Yeah, give me all your money. Excuse me, sir, you want to fight? Be a rebel. Send out Primeape. I'm running out of moves on Psychic here. I've got 2 left. We're going to learn Ice Beam this fight, though. Ooh, almost. Okay. There we go. Trying to learn Ice Beam. Yes, we do want to delete a move. We're going to get rid of Confuse Ray. Ice Beam's going to be very useful just because it's a good attack already and we get the stab. Karate Chop. Wow, okay, he crits. Alright, Gloom is paralyzed, but we only need 1 hit to knock him out, so we're going to go for the acid. Perfect. Ah. I think we actually need to go up and around. So we're gonna go up this hill here. We're bikers. We rule the roads, man. Biker Billy would like to battle. Well, this is just going to be a stalemate. Let's just get Primate out here. He's got pretty high health, and he just disabled our seismic toss. Oh, I didn't want to do that. So just hitting pretty hard. I'll go ahead and get another attack off. We're almost at the town. I'll just go right you in here to finish this off. Let's actually get Gloom healed back up. Do we have paralyzed heals? We do. Where would it go? This way. So notice, watch out for discarded items. All Pokemon are unique. Even Pokemon of the same species and level grow at different rates. Press the B button to stay in place while on a slope. That's nice to know. That would have been great to know a lot sooner. What's over here? Don't throw the game, throw Pokeballs instead. I see what you did. I think there was a trainer over here. That's fine. We'll fight this guy and get into town. Get lost, kid. I'm bushed. Biker Williams got 5 Pokemon. Oh my god. And they're probably all poison. So grass poison's not really going to do much. And we get poisoned immediately. We are out of antidotes. It's a good thing we're almost into town. Because I'm just going to have to try to one-shot everything. Oh, but I'm still going to get hit when they switch in. Okay. At the very least, I'm not taking damage from the fight. So it's doing about 13 damage. Next one should hit us at 54. Unless it's completely random, then we'll find out. Okay, 13 damage. So we're going down to 41, but we're going to win. Are you satisfied? I mean, a little bit, yeah. So we're out of antidotes. I'm not sure how far we are from town. It looks like we're pretty close. Oh, select. Can't dismount your bike here. Go in the thank you. 25. Okay. Let me give you this. So if we do it again in a fight, you and Charizard are basically what I'm going to need. So when we get into town, we're going to have to stock up on stuff. And we're almost there, so I'm actually just going to run past the route and not fight anybody. Just so we can get healed. What the heck? And that's why I use the potion, because I have no idea where I'm at. Okay. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon? I would love for you to heal my Pokemon. They are not fans of me right now. Thank you. Alright, let's talk to everybody over here. There's a narrow trail west of Viridian City. It goes to the Pokemon League HQ. The HQ governs all trainers. You can't become a good trainer with just one strong Pokemon. Raising many Pokemon evenly is no easy task either. Yeah, I know, it's a pain. If you're working on a Pokedex, visit the Safari Zone. All sorts of rare Pokemon breed there. It's an awkward way to say that, but thanks. Now, we get the Super Rod in this town, which means we can get some Pokemon. Yes, I'm the move deleter. I can make Pokemon forget their moves. Would you like me to do that? No, I'm good. I'm looking for the fishing guru. We can get our Super Rod. Oh, and we can just bug this guy again. And we can start catching things other than Magikarps. You've met Bill. He's my grandson. He always liked collecting things, even as a child. It's called Pokemon Fever. The Safari Zone's warden is old, but he's still very much active. All his teeth are false, though. Bill files his own Pokemon data on his PC. Did he show you? Yes, and I'm using it. That's the gym. We're not going to take that on quite yet. We need to grind a little bit more before we take that on. Let's see. That's the Safari Zone entrance, isn't it? Yep. So we're not going there yet. Where's Sarah? I said I'd meet her here. That item ball in there. What do you... Were you wanting that? Me too, huh? That's a Pokemon. Yes, it is. It's a Voltorb. Lapras, aka the King of the Seas. I love how its face is just... Ah! I'm Lapras. Did you try the Safari game? There are some rare Pokemon that can only be caught there. I have not tried it yet, but I'm going to have to. It's a Kabuto. Extremely rare Pokemon. Those are generated from a fossil. I cannot talk today, guys. Kangaskhan, a maternal Pokemon that raises its young in a pouch on its belly. So the Safari game itself isn't there. So what's in here? Warden Slowpoke is running a promotion campaign right now. Try to get the furthest corner of the Safari Zone. If you can make it, you'll win a very convenient prize. I'm glad you said it. That's what I was thinking too. Blah, I'm Lapras. That's what she's doing. We nicknamed the Warden Slowpoke. You know, he has that vacant look like a Slowpoke. Warden Slowpoke is very knowledgeable about Pokemon. He even has some fossils of rare extinct Pokemon. Warden Slowpoke came in, but I couldn't understand him. I think he's got a speech problem. Does he know that you call him Warden Slowpoke? We do want to go to the mart. We've checked everything out there. That's leaving the town. The warden's house. Are you the fisherman? You are. I'm the fishing guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without it. Tell me, do you like to fish? Of course I do. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. And we get a good rod. I think I was saying super rod the whole time. We're not getting that quite yet, but we've got ourselves a good rod. A crummy old rod can only catch Magikarp, yes? But with a good rod, you can catch much better Pokemon. So we can actually go behind his house and we can catch ourselves Poliwag and we can catch ourselves Goldeen. So let's get this all set up and let's start hunting some Pokemon. So we're looking for, let's see, a little Poliwag. And we are looking for Goldeen as well. And I believe Goldeen is one of the Pokemon that we're looking for gender variants on. Let me get my notes back up. I totally didn't write this down. Goldeen. We are looking for gender variants for Goldeen, so we're looking for 4 Pokemon here. Let's put Raichu in the front just because we can paralyze, and we'll switch to Lapras for minimal damage. Not even a nibble. Alright, let's move over here then. Nope. There we go. Who are we getting first? We're getting a Poliwag. Level 6. Oh my god, it's adorable. That low of a level, we should be able to paralyze and just capture it. I don't think anything that I have is going to be able to attack it without killing it. Okay, good. Alright, so we got ourselves Poliwag, which gets up to 52. And turns our Fearow into a Poliwag. Its slick black skin is thin and damp. A part of its internal organs can be seen through the skin as a spiral pattern. That's really gross. I actually didn't know that. That's his innards. So why did they turn around then when he evolves? Poliwag is transferred to Bill's PC. It is placed in box 2. Alright, so now we're looking for 3 Goldeens. So that'll get us up to 55. Let me just throw a Pokeball in the water and see if that works. Pokemon's on the hook. There's a Magikarp. Sorry, buddy. It's not what I want. Not even a nibble. Nope. Come on. There we go. What do we got? Oh, there's our first Goldeen. Level 10, and it's a male. So we're going to paralyze it. He's going to confuse us. We should be able to catch it. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So we're still looking for Goldines, because Goldine is does have a gender variant. So we're looking for male and female. We just caught a male. So we can get 2 females, or we can get 1 of each, and we'll be good. Its dorsal and pectoral fins are strongly developed like muscles. It can swim at a speed of 5 knots. Goldine was transferred to Bill's PC. It is placed in box 2. Alright, let's change this little polywag into a Goldine. And now we're looking for 2 more of them. Yep. There we go. Goldine number 2. And it's a female. Perfect. So the next one that we catch, it can be any gender. So let's paralyze it. Let's catch it. And that's our 2 out of the 3. Such an extreme level difference. Oh, okay. It's gonna start fighting back now. The only problem is my lowest level Pokemon is 31, which even, you know, the slightest attack would kill it. So we're just gonna have to be vigilant. She's gonna confuse us, which is fine because we're not gonna attack. Okay, so we're getting better. Just gonna try to confuse us, but we're already confused. This is why we went back and bought 100 Pokeballs. This is what Pokemon Go feels like. You just keep throwing balls at it until it stays in. What luck to get a male and a female right after, right? We've actually been pretty lucky with all our gender variants. Except Pikachu. That was the quest. 2, 3. Oh, okay, finally. She gave up. She's like, fine, I'll go home with you. Give a nickname? Nope, nope, I don't want to give you a nickname. Place in box 2. Puts the count up to 54. And now we need 1 more Goldine. It doesn't matter if it's a male or a female, so we just need to catch it. Not even a nibble. It's because I'm taking all the fish out of this pond. There we go. And it's on the Poliwag. We don't need another Poliwag though, so go be free. Nope. There we go. And a Goldine! That's level 5. We might not even have to paralyze it. We could just throw it and take it home. 1, 2, 3. Well, that was easy. Alright, so we got our 3 Goldines. Gets us up to 55. Alright. So let's go up to the mart real quick. Get stocked back up, then we'll work our way back to the route. Oh, went too far. We'll work our way back to the route, fight those trainers, get trained up a little bit, and then we will test our luck with Koga before we spend a good chunk of the day in the Safari Zone. Don't they have any pennants promoting the Safari Zone? How about some paper lanterns? Aren't there any calendars? It's not this kind of store, sir. Buy. Ultra Balls. We can finally start getting Ultra Balls. That's good. Super Potion. I'm out. So let's get 20 of them. Because we got money like that. Revives. I don't really need revives yet. Full heals. Let's get 10 of those. Repels. That kind of defeats the purpose of this whole quest now, doesn't it? We have an Ultra Ball. Let's get 14 of them. Let's round it off to 15. The only thing is they don't have any antidotes or anything like that, so full heals will have to go for now. Did you try X Speed? It speeds up a Pokemon in battle. Alright. Let's make our way back to the route. Let's train Lapras up some. Hi, Lapras. That's not our Lapras, though. Alright, so we're going to take some trainers on, we're going to level up, but that's not going to happen until next episode. So until the next episode, I'm Aedifex, and I'll see you in the next video. So as you guys know, this is a pre-recorded live stream. This gets chopped down into 30-minute, 30-minute videos for YouTube. We just passed the 30-minute mark, so that was our little cut, so we're going to get back into it. Give me 1 second to intro for YouTube, and then we'll take on these trainers. What's up, freaks and geeks? It's Aedifex, and welcome back to the OCD Dex Challenge. Last time in FireRed, we made our way through the cycling road, took on some trainers, got some Pokemon leveled up, and then got our good rod. We caught 5 more Pokemon, so we're up to 4 more Pokemon. Caught 4 more Pokemon, so we're up to 55 total. We're going to take on some trainers, we're going to take on Koga, and hopefully get to the Safari Zone by the end of the episode. So let's get into it. I always checked every grassy area for new Pokemon. I already got everything I need from over here. I just got like 3 achievements from watching, like what? Oh, Raichu's in the front. I forgot about that. We're going to switch back to Lapras. Like Xbox achievements or like Twitch achievements? Gonna use our new Ice Beam. Gonna use Fearow. No, we're gonna stay in. We're gonna Ice Beam again. You can lower my attack all you want. This is special. It's super special. And it's super effective. And I get twice as much money. So before your friends see me, let's remember how to use the D-pad. Achievements on Xbox, that's awesome. This is my turf. Get out of here. What about the other 2 guys? Are these all 3 bird keepers? It's going to be easy XP for Lapras. Spam the Ice Beam, we're fine. It's got a Fearow. I've got a Fearow too. And another Spearow. There's another trainer over there, so we're going to go ahead and just body slam it. Almost enough. Darn. 1248. Cuckoo! How do you like my bird call? Cuckoo! It's now Dodrio. I don't have one of those. And neither do you. I guess I can take a... Goldine off of there, since we caught her. I had to bug you. Alright, so there's nothing new in there. It's a Fearow, Raticate, Spearow, Rattata, and Fearow. We've already got everything over there, so let's go ahead and run on over to the Pokemon Center, get our moves back up, and we'll take on some trainers in the gym. We are still terribly underleveled, but I feel like Raichu and Charizard are good backups. I feel like Lapras can do some work while she's here. You've restored your Pokemon to full health. Yo, champ in the making. Fuchsia's gym is a tricked up place. It's riddled with invisible walls. Koga might appear close, but he's blocked off. You have to find gaps in the walls to reach him. Doop. Strength isn't the key for Pokemon. Do you understand this? Pokemon is about strategy. I'll show you how strategy can beat brute strength. Juggler Caden would like to battle. Ugh. My strategy is just to poison you. Isn't that hilarious? How about I paralyze you then? Okay, let's switch. Try to set up on me. That's rude. You stop that. $3,040. Good job, Lapras. Because this is a poison type gym, I feel like this is going to be a recurring theme. We're going to fight a trainer, we're going to leave, we're going to heal, we're going to come back. So be prepared for that. I apologize. Alright, so I believe it's if you stay on the outside. We're going to have to fight everybody, but we can make our way back into him. I was a magician once upon a time, but I dreamt of becoming a ninja, so I joined this gym. He wanted to be Naruto. Juggler Kirk would like to bagel. I would like to bagel. Like a bagel, you know? Because I don't. And you miss. Good job. Way to suck. Just gonna keep using drowsies. It's 2 crits in 1 fight. Just gonna go for a Kadabra. Why would you use recover if you just came? Okay. You know what? Go ahead. Oh. I was expecting an actual recover, so I just went for the Ice Beam, which is perfectly fine. He's going to use his last Drowsy, which Ice Beam should be able to take care of. Nope, I lied. Well, that's barely hitting us, so that's fine. I like how his first poison gas didn't connect, so he just gave up on trying to poison us. And we're getting double money. I'm done for 24.80. I also studied the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Ninja have a long history of using animals. That's not what he looked like at all. Tamer Edgar would like to battle. Now we can hit that psychic. Oh, Lapras, don't flinch. It's just a stupid snake. Snakes aren't stupid. Snakes are adorable. But this specific snake is stupid. Because he's trying to fight us. Alright, so you're just going to spam the Screech and lower our defense. We'll get out of here. Sand Slash. No, we're going to stay in. We've got Ice Beam. It's another Arbok. Probably going to lower our attack. Almost. And you miss. You played yourself. Oh, whoa! 2640. Stop right there. The famed invisible walls of Fuchsia have frustrated you? Have you frustrated? I can speak, I swear. Tamer Phil sent out Sand Slash. Well, that's fine. I have a Lapras. I can just hit this nifty little button right here. Got to use Arbok, and then we'll stay in. Actually hit Ice Beam this time. Okay. Claire, I'm just gonna look at you really angry. You paralyzed me. It's so rude. But you did. It's okay. Whoa, you've got it. That's right. Alright, so we're actually gonna... Oh, forget how to walk. It's a good place to back up and get out of here. Let's get some heals. Let's get rid of that paralysis is the main thing. Get Lapras back up to full health. Let's get back in here. We're gonna go ahead and take him on. Let's see you beat my special techniques. Juggler Nate. We're just gonna get through this battle really quick. Headbutt. I was really expecting poison gas. Get right 2 to 41. And I got a Kadabra. Now we'll stay in. It's interesting how most of his trainers... Okay, we'll just crit in one shot. Most of his trainers have psychic Pokemon, and this is a poison type gym. You had me fooled. Okay, can't go that way. Oh. There we go. Alright, let's save right in front of you. Got through a little glass wall maze here. You're Mr. My Maze. Haha, a mere child like you dares to challenge me. The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. Very well, I shall show you the true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom. Sleep renders foes helpless. Despair to the creeping horror of poison-type Pokemon. Alright. Leader Koga would like to battle. He's got 4 Pokemon. He's leading with a coughing at level 37. We're just immediately hitting the psychic. Oh, right. We're going to drop the first one like nothing. About to use Muck. We're going to stay in. Level 39 Muck. I believe that's his strongest Pokemon. Could be wrong. Going for Sludge. Just a hefty amount. Oh, he crits. Okay. And we get poisoned. Alright, so he's most likely going to heal, so we're just going to go for another Psychic. Oh, and we miss. Alright, sorry, Lapras. So Charizard's just going to come in and clean up then. I'm really surprised he's letting his muck die, though. Let's got another coughing. And a wheezing. Okay. Wheezing level 43. Oh, he's got a toxic. Gross. It's way too late in the battle for you to be doing that, buddy, though. I'm up on you by 5 Pokemon. 4, technically. A little Cut Master doesn't count. But we're good. We get Charizard at level 42. You have proven your worth. Here, take the Soul Badge. And double the money. Now that you have the Soul Badge, the defense of your Pokemon rises. It also lets you surf outside of battle. Ah, take this too. But in the TM case lies Toxic. It's a secret technique dating back for some 400 years. Thanks, man. Mr. Koga, sir? How do I get out of your gym? There we go. It's amazing how Ninja can terrify even now. Late, but I'm here. Okay, well, late's better than never. Glad to see you. So we got through the cycling road. We caught everything we needed to there. Took on some trainers. We leveled up, and we got our good rod. So we got a Poliwag, and we got the Goldeen and the Goldeen Gender variants. And we just beat Koga. Hey, what's up, Darkbreaker? How you guys doing? We actually made it just in time for a Pokemon catching Palooza. Alright, so before we go in, we're actually going to get the TM case out here. Gotta go eat. That's okay. I'm going to be on for another 2 hours, so. It's Toxic. We're going to teach... Oh, don't accidentally give that to the Oddish. That would be a waste. We're going to give it to Gloom. Yes, we would love to delete a move. Get rid of Poison Powder. And give Gloom Toxic. And they call me Dr. Gloom. I just love this animation. It's hilarious. But I'll be back. Okay, awesome. Now get your food. We'll be here. I'll probably still be in the Safari Zone. And we're actually going to get ourselves a Vileplume. The dex count is not going to change yet again because it is an evolution. So we gain 1, but we lose 1. Let's go ahead and get this ready. Alright. Leafstone was used on Gloom. What? Gloom is evolving? I had no idea. Alright, so we got Toxic on Gloom now, and we are making her into a Vileplume. So now she's a much bigger threat. Congratulations, your Gloom evolved into Vileplume. Yeah. Alright, so that takes care of that. And now we're going to catch a bunch of Pokemon. Let's save now that we've got a Vileplume. I know we just saved. So we got through Koga, we got Toxic, and we got our Gloom evolved into a Vileplume here. We're about to head into the Safari Zone and catch ourselves a bunch of Pokemon, but not until we come back. So, until that next video, I'm Aedifex, and I'll see you. Well, that was terrible. Until next time, I'm Aedifex, and I'll see you in the next video. So everyone here that's watching, this is a pre-recorded live series for YouTube. Every 30 minutes or so we do cut, we do a little outro, and then we come back and we keep streaming. The streams go about 3 hours. We just hit the 1 hour mark, so we're going to be here for another 2 hours, probably most of that time being in the Safari Zone because we've got a lot of catch here. So let's go ahead and just jump right back into it. Going to do an intro real quick and then we'll get to it. What's up, freaks and geeks? It's Aedifex, and welcome back to the OCD Dex Challenge. Last time on FireRed, we defeated Koga and all his trainers, got the gym badge, and got the TM for Toxic. We taught Toxic to Gloom and evolved her into a Vileplume. So now we're here in the Safari Zone where we're probably going to be spending the next couple episodes. There's a lot of Pokemon in here that we need to be catching, so let's go ahead and just jump right on into it. Hi, is this your first time here at the Safari Zone? It is. The Safari Zone actually has 4 zones in it. Each zone has different kinds of Pokemon, even some rare ones. Use supplied Safari Balls to catch them. You can also throw bait or rocks besides the Safari Balls. If you throw bait, the Pokemon becomes less likely to flee, but harder to catch. If you throw rocks, the Pokemon becomes more likely to flee, but easier to catch. When you run out of time or Safari Balls, the game is over. Alright. Welcome to the Safari Zone. For just $500, you can play the Safari game. You can roam the wide open safari and catch what you like. Would you like to play? I would love to play as soon as I get my notes out here. Let's see what all we're looking for. That'll be $500, please. Only use special kind of Pokeballs here. Aedifex received 30 Safari Balls. We'll call you on the PA when you run out of time or Safari Balls. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Safari Zone. I'm catching Pokemon to take home as gifts. Where did my boyfriend Eric go? We're going to get all the way to the last area before we start catching Pokemon, because we need to get Surf and we need to get the Warden's Teeth, because, you know, story. It's a Nidoran. We've already got one. Max Potion. Full Restore. How many did you catch? I'm pushed from the effort. I haven't caught anything yet. I caught a Chansey. That makes this all worthwhile. Whew, I'm tired from all the fun. That's a trap. You're wasting my time. Nidoran female. I've caught one of you too. You were a pain in the butt to catch. Kangaskhan! Okay. That's a pretty low encounter rate. Alright, so rocks will make it easier to catch but more likely to run away. Bait will make it harder to catch but less likely to run away. So let's get some bait. Have some noms. What the hell? Alright. Did not like that food. I see how it is. Get me really excited and then just take it away. That's fine. Quick Claw. Oh, that's more waste of steps. I need to go up this one. Paris. We have ourselves a Paris already. Oh, this is just the other side of the first area. Paris, we've got you already. We got Steel Wing. And protein. Rhyhorn. Okay. Rhyhorn does have gender variants, so we need 3 Rhyhorns. And, whoa. We're immediately going to catch one. Okay, that's a great way to make up for that terrible Kangaskhan fail. Let's update this. Get ourselves a Rhyhorn. It's a male. Strong, but not too bright. This Pokemon can shatter even a skyscraper with its charging tackles. Alright. 1 of 3. My Eevee evolved into Flareon, but a friend's Eevee turned into Vaporeon. I wonder why. This isn't Pokemon Go. You use different stones, that's why. Go to the deepest part of the Safari Zone. You'll win a prize. You can keep any item you find in the Safari Zone, but you'll run out of time if you try for them all at once. The Safari Zone's huge, wouldn't you say? Isha's gym leader Koga patrols the grounds every so often. Thanks to him, we can play here knowing that we're safe. I think I need to go up there. Tauros! I'm just going to do the same thing. Just immediately one. Okay. Tauros fled. So rude. Paris. Thinks this gets us to the last area. Found his gold teeth. That's gross. No, we're about to get surf. Did you catch your fair share? Come again. Where's the warden? I think he's in here. Oh, he's in this Safari Zone. Okay, that's right. He's in that corner. Like, we almost made it to him. Alright, we're gonna have to go back in and not waste any time. We caught one Rhyhorn. Yes, I would love to play, because we got money like that. Alright, so we'll immediately go here. Need a Reno. We need you. Oh, he's gonna run away. Dang it. surf across yet because we don't have surf, so we gotta go all the way around. Here's another chance at a Nidorino. Let's just go for it. 1, 2, 3. Nidorino! Awesome. Actually get us up to 57 because I did not update it for Rhyhorn. He is easily angered. By swinging his well-developed horn wildly, it can even punch through diamond. That's terrifying. It's another Rhyhorn. It's another male. We need two. We need a male, female, and then whatever. So he's running away. Oh, he's staying around. Okay. Let me take you home. He said no. But he's still hanging around. Okay. I want to be a friend. He doesn't want to be my friend. There we go. That goes back to up to 58. And that Nidorino changes right back into a Rhyhorn. Two Rhyhorns down, 1 to go. And the last one has to be female because we've got 2 males. Another Nidorino. We don't need you quite yet. We could catch you and evolve you into a Nidoking. We might do that if we see more of them. We want to go this way. Ah, finally! You're the first person to reach the secret house. Although I made a campaign for a grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won! I got Surf. Alright, so we're immediately gonna get that out and teach Surf to Lapras. We're going to get rid of Body Slam. It's done really well so far, but I do want to hold on to Perish Song just for the utility. Tossing rocks at Pokemon might make them run, but they'll be easier to catch. Using bait will make Pokemon more likely to stick around if they get busy eating. Where's the Warden? I hiked a lot, but I didn't see any Pokemon I wanted. Nidoran female. We've already captured you. Get a max potion. Found a nugget. a rand mail. We've already got you. Are we back on the first zone? We are. Internet. Need you. 1, 2, 2. Dang it. Don't run. Don't run. Okay. It's not sure about me. 1, 2, 3. Internet. Perfect. We're going to add Internet here. Well, it's going to get to 59. Its eyes act as radar, enabling it to be active in darkness. The eyes can also shoot powerful beams. No, I will not. Parasect. One, two, two. Okay, don't run away. Just watching carefully. Oh no. Okay. Try it again. It's not hanging out. There it goes. Okay. Need a rand mail. We've already got you. And I need a Reno. Another Venomat. We do have a chance of catching Venomoth in here, so I'm going to let you go. Do not like that. Scyther! Scyther actually has a 1% chance, so we're gonna try to catch it. Oh god. One, two, two. He's still watching. Let's give him some bait. He ran away from the food. Okay. This bait doesn't work. Oh my god. Maybe it does. There's another Scyther. Let's just go straight for it. Almost. Scyther's watching carefully. Me too. Just get in the ball. Get in the ball. And run away. Okay. Rude. Rhyhorn, are you a female? No, you're a male. I already got 2 males. I need a lady, please. Execute. Okay. I need that. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Let's get this updated. Little egg boys. There we go. And that gets us to 60. That's exciting. Even though it appears to be eggs of some sort, it was discovered to be a life form more like plant seeds. Ding dong, time's up. Your safari game is over. We actually did a lot better that time. Let's see. Welcome to the Safari Zone. No, I don't want to play at this second. Let's save since we caught a decent amount of Pokemon. And give me 1 second and I'm actually going to look up where the Warden is real quick. So, FireRed. Oh, he's actually in the town. Okay, I felt dumb. That's right. He's not in the Safari Zone, he's in town. So, let's go talk to him. Give him his nasty teeth back. And get strength. Aedifex gave the gold teeth to the Warden. The Warden popped in his teeth. Gross. Thanks, son. You're a real lifesaver. No one can understand a word that I said. Not a one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office even. Let me give you something for your trouble. Received HM4. Perfect. Who do we want to give strength to? Probably Primate. Because we're going to need strength for Victory Road and for the Seafoam Islands. So we might as well put it in the party. And it does 80. Let's go ahead and replace Rage. Primate is a glass cannon. She can't really take too many hits, so Rage isn't going to do us as good as a standard attack would. So we're going to have her learn strength. Let's go back in his house and move that rock. And we get a rare candy. Alright, so we found his gold teeth. We delivered his gold teeth. We got Surf and we got Strength, and we caught a number of Pokemon. So, we're going to go back into the Safari Zone. We're going to catch even more Pokemon. But, that won't be this time. That'll be next time. So until the next time, I'm Aedifex, and I'll see you in the next video. So, again, this is a live pre-recorded series for YouTube. Every 25 to 30 minutes we do a cut for YouTube. Just kind of depends on where it's comfortable. This is a really good stopping point, so we went ahead and did it a couple minutes early. So we're going to go ahead and get back into the episode. We're just going to keep going through the Safari Zone. We're about halfway through the stream. We got an hour and a half to go, just a couple minutes over. So we're going to be here for a while. We still got a lot to catch, so we'll be busy. So let's intro them back in and let's get into it. What's up, freaks and geeks? It's Aedifex, and welcome back to another episode of the OCD Dex Challenge. Here in FireRed, last time we went through the Safari Zone, we caught a couple Pokemon, and we found the Warden's gold teeth, and we got the prize for getting to the end of the Safari Zone. We got ourselves Surf, and we delivered the teeth to the Warden, which is really unsettling, but he gave us the HM for Strength. So now we have Surf and Strength. We can use both of those outside of battle, which means that we actually can get over to the Seafoam Islands and get our first legendary bird pretty soon. But we have a lot of Pokemon that we need to catch in the Safari Zone, so that's what we'll be doing today. So we're going to go ahead and get right back into it. Alright. Yes, take my money. I believe There's another execute. We've already caught our execute though. We can fish in here, but I think all we need is stuff with a super rod, which we only have a good rod right now, so we'll have to come back because that gives us a chance of finding Tritinis and Dragonairs. Scyther, okay. Unfortunately, we do need 3 Scythers, so let's put some work in. Ugh. She's pretty hard to catch. Two. Yeah, it's gonna run away. Okay. Next time we see a Scyther, we're throwing a rock at it. Venonat. We've already caught our Venonat, so we don't need that. Here in the entrance, we can catch Execute, Rhyhorn, Venonat, Nidorino, Parasect, Scyther, Chansey, Psyduck, and some more fishing Pokemon that we aren't able to get yet because we don't have a super rod, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. So we're just going to kind of farm this little patch here. There's a Nidorino. Let's go ahead and just catch him because we can evolve. Oh. If he is kind enough to let us take him home, we can evolve him into a Nidoking. Which doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. More Execute. We can just do the same thing. Go ahead and catch another Execute for our Executor. Unless, of course, we can't catch anything. Two, three. All right. So I caught our second Execute, which will be an Executor soon. So the count's not going to go up, and the graphics not going to change either, because those are already egg kids. So another Venonat. We do have a chance of catching a Venomoth in the Safari Zone, so we're going to hold off. Nidorino again. 1, 2, 2, almost. Just watching carefully. Might be able to catch it. 3. Ah, dang it. And it runs away. Alright, well, let's go ahead and fight one more. Parasect. Okay. We almost caught Parasect last time, so we're going to throw a rock at it. It's just so mean. Nidoran male. We're gonna run. If we jump in the water here, we can get ourselves a Psyduck. Oops. Unless I keep running into the land. There we go. Wagga wagga. One. Okay. Immediately breaks out. Watching carefully. I feel like she's gonna run away. No, she's gonna stay. Dang it. Now it runs away. Yeah. Okay. Stay in the water. Side duck attempt number 2. Much better. Okay. So that gets us up to 61. And that gets to change from eggs into a duck. Side duck was caught. It is constantly racked by a headache. When the headache turns intense, it begins using mysterious powers. We shall not give a nickname to Psyduck. Rhyhorn, are you a female? You are a female. We need that. No, 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 no. Okay. Bye. Let's see if we can try our luck with a Kangaskhan again. Paris, we've got a Paris. Need a Reno. See if we can take you home and make you Nido King. 1, 1. Nope. He's mad. Watching carefully. One. No? Okay. I see how it is. You don't want to evolve. Doduo. We've already got 3 Doduos. Okay, Ureno again. Let's see if you will let us take you home. Already off to a bad start. You get one more chance, buddy. Nope, and he's gonna run away. Yeah, he's staying around, okay. I want to capture you and evolve you. He says no. Execute. We've already got the 2 executes that we need. Parasect. This one's level 25. It's a little bit lower than the ones we've been trying to catch. Oh, okay. Immediately runs away. We've got you already, little guy. Got 3 Doduos. Another Nidoran. Another Execute. have Paris? All the Niederrans. All the Niederrans. We've got both executes. And we've got a Paris. We're just running into all the stuff that we've already got already. I've already wasted a bunch of steps, otherwise I'd start moving on to other areas, but basically just gonna farm area 1 here. Niederran female. Which I already got you. I need arena. Which is supposed to show up in area 1. XQ is actually only a 20% encounter, and we're running into so many of them. Kangaskhan, okay. This is where it gets scary. We can throw a rock, and it gets easier to catch, but more likely to run away. And we can throw food, and it's likely to stay but run away. Last time I threw food at it, and it ran away immediately. Let's just try to catch it. If she stays around. One. Just watching carefully. One, 2, 3. Kangaskhan! Okay, one of the hardest Pokemon to catch in the Safari Zone is ours. That is a huge relief, and we only need 1. The female raises its offspring in a pouch on its belly. Its skill is attacking using Comet Punch. Alright, so that made this farming a lot more worth it. Alright, let's update this. Almost forgot. We're catching as many Pokemon as we are in the Safari Zone. This is not something I should be forgetting. That'll get us up to 62. Don't worry, once we get through here, we're going to go through the boxes and make sure the counts are right and all that good stuff. So we got ourselves a Kangaskhan. There's another Nidorino. We have 5 balls left. Let's see if we can get this guy home, because we can evolve this Nidorino into a Nidoking. There's 2. There's 3. Alright, so after all that struggle, the next one immediately comes home with us. Alright, so that turned from really disappointing to really exciting, because we just got ourselves a Kangaskhan and we're getting ourselves a Nidoking. So let's update that. We're not changing the numbers yet because we haven't evolved it. So no, we don't want to nickname it. Let's place in box 2. So we're just going to keep farming this area out. Let's see if we can just try our luck and get ourselves a Parasect now, guys. There's one. There, Parasect. Of course, she runs away. That's to be expected. It's unfortunate. But you know, 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Another Kangaskhan. Let's just go ahead and try our luck then. We've got 2 balls. And 1. 1. Okay. Is she going to stay around? She's going to run away. That's okay. Knew it was too good to be true. Almost thought you'd get 3 out of 3. I did too. It was feeling good. A little baby Paris. I need a Parasect, not a Paris. Doduo. Definitely don't need Doduo. Kangaskhan again. Okay. Let's just go for it. 1. 1. Runs away. Okay. Ding dong. Time's up. Your safari game is over. Did you catch your fair share? I actually did. Alright, let's, you know what? Let's keep going. We could go check on the box, but I know there's still a lot of stuff that we need. Because we are going to be doing a lot of hunting, there will be a lot of montaging in this episode, so we're going to cut it at an hour, not 30 minutes. So we've got some time. So this first patch, we can catch Nidorino, we can catch Parasect, we can catch Scyther, and we can catch Chansey. Chansey's a 1%. So she's the rare one of this section that we're looking for. I was saying earlier in Area 1, technically we could catch ourselves another Kangaskhan because we do need the Mega. We have a 20% chance of Rhyhorns, 5% chance of Nidorina, 5% chance of Parasect, 4% chance of Scyther, and a 1% chance of Chansey. So Chansey is going to be... Chansey and Kangaskhan are probably some of the hardest ones to catch in the Safari Zone. Chansey, Kangaskhan, and Dragonair, I would say. Top 3. We are running away from the Rhyhorn because it is a male. We've got 2 males. We need a female. We've already got all the egg boys we need. We're actually going to catch all those in here. Yeah, we're gonna be spending some time in the Safari Zone for the stream today, because there's roughly, if I had to guess, 15 Pokemon or so that we can catch in here, and that'll get us some good headway on the OCD Dex collection. And there's some that we can evolve too. So I've already caught both Executes. One to keep, one to evolve. And it's a Nidoran male. We've got you, and we've got 2 Nidorinos. Yeah, we're basically treating this like clearing the route. We're gonna be here for a while trying to catch everything that we can. We will need to come back to the Safari Zone once we have a Super Rod for Seaking, Dratini, and Dragonair. So we may take a break once we start getting close and just move on through the story. And then we can have a comeback episode. So let's see what we can get in that time. I just keep running into the things that I've already got. The problem that we're starting to run into now is a lot of the Pokemon that we're looking for are the low encounter ratings. Parasect, okay. Like Parasect here is only a 5% chance encounter. Almost. Runs away. So we're gonna have to start throwing rocks at Parasect. We've got the Execute. Okay, we got ourselves another Parasect. Let's just throw a rock at it. Piss it off. Oh, it almost worked. Parasect is angry, but she's not running away. That's good. Stay mad. Stay mad. Don't run away. 1, 2, 3. Parasect. All right. It's actually not even one of the rarest ones in here. She's just been a hassle for us to catch. So let's get that updated. And let's get that. Yay, finally, yes. Yay, indeed. We've run into our fair share of parasects in here. It scatters toxic spores from the mushroom cap. In China, the spores are used as herbal medicine. Yeah, we've run into quite a few, but we just haven't been able to catch one yet, so. Rhyhorn, are you a lady? You are a lady. Okay, we need to take you. Oh, immediately runs out. Watching carefully. Carefully watch him inside the ball, please. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Don't run away. Okay. Keep watching carefully. 1, 2, 2. She's gonna run. She's not. Okay. If I throw a rock, it's gonna piss her off, though. Getting so close. There it is. Okay, so we've got all 3 of our Rhyhorns now. We could technically catch more because we're going to need ride-ons, but that seems a little grindy for right now. So we'll probably go for the 3 more ride-ons, or the 3 more Rhyhorns when we come back with the super rod. Does the button tapping help catch them? No, it doesn't. It's just something, you know, as kids we thought it helped, and it's just something that I've kept, you know, through my Pokemon career, I should say. It makes me feel like it's helping. Need arena. Okay, this is a 5% encounter. And it immediately breaks out. It's watching carefully. Watch carefully from inside the ball, please. 2, 2. Keep watching carefully. Okay. That's good. I have your boyfriend brother thing. I don't know what the relation is. That's a little awkward. Keep watching carefully. I remember doing it as a kid. I just never knew if it worked or not. Yeah, I don't think it does anything. I just remember being told by other kids that it did something, and it felt like it did something, so... And it's just something I can't shake. I've just been doing it since I played Pokemon, so... There's 1. There's... Ooh. She's... Okay, she's still staying around. That's good. One, 2, 3... Oh my goodness. And she ran away. We got the 3 shakes and everything. That's okay. Okay, we'll just try it again. Hopefully we've got more luck with this one. Seems to be about the same. There we go. Alright, we got ourselves a neat arena. Technically, I should get another one while I'm in here, because it'll get a Nidoqueen. We don't have to hunt for it now, because we did catch the one for the route. If we run into another one, we're definitely catching it. Or it's a Safari Zone, so we're going to try to catch it. So that gets us up to 65. We started today at 51, so got 14 Pokemon already. The female has a gentle temperament. It emits ultrasonic cries that have the power to befuddle foes. The problem is I can't breed and evolve. I do have to catch another one. So here's another Rhyhorn, and it's female. Should we go ahead and catch it since it's here, since we are going to need them for ride-ons? Or do we leave it alone? I'll leave that up to you guys. And while you guys decide real quick, I'm going to update my notes. Okay. If you need it, catch it. Okay. Agreed. It's already here. And she's going to cooperate. So that's our female for right on. That was extremely easy. Oh, and here's our male. Hopefully. It's not going to be as easy as your counterpart was. Watching carefully. I need you to watch carefully inside there, please. Oh, did not like that. Okay. Touché. Vidanette. We've already got a Vidanette. We've got the 2 Nidorinos. Once we get out of here and we take a break from the Safari Zone, we'll go through the boxes and make a box for Pokemon that need to be evolved and all that. Oh, no. Guess we could have got that. My bad. Vidanette. We've already caught you. I'm just farming this area mostly for Chansey now. Chansey and Scyther. And Rhyhorn. We'll go ahead and catch you since we need Rhydons. Maybe. No. Okay. And another one. We already got Nidorans. Got Nidorans for days. Got ourselves a Venonat. Alright, here's our Scyther. We learned last time we need to throw a rock at it. Which always makes me nervous because it does that. Like, we either try to catch it and it runs away, or we do something and it runs away, so. I need 3 of those. The only good thing is I can breed Scyther, so like if at the very least I can catch one, I can get the other ones. And more Venonats. So I haven't seen you in a while, but we don't need you, so please go away. Rhyhorn. Yeah, Scyther just noped it out of there. I was like, you thought. And we've got 2 Rhyhorns. So we need another. We need a male this time. We got 2 females. I see the little round shape start to come in, and I think it's Chansey, and I get really excited, and then it's not. Chansey's going to be really frustrating, though, just because you've seen how quickly things are to run away. And she's a 1% chance of showing up in the first place. like parasect. Parasect's a 5%. And that was annoying. Are you a male? You're not. How about you? Yes. Please come home with me and I won't have to catch any more Rhyhorns. Oh, almost paid attention. One, two every time. Watching carefully. I need you to finish my collection, please. 3. Oh boy, thank you. We're down to our last Safari Ball, too. That's another Rhyhorn. We don't need more Rhyhorns. We are done with Rhyhorns. We don't need Nidorans. I just need Scyther and Chansey in this little section now. I've got one Safari Ball left too. So whatever I find, I've got to make it count. So many Venonats. We've got both our eggs. More Venomoths. We don't need a Venomoth. A Scyther or a Chansey. Oh. Eggs. Oh, eggs. Dratini is here, but we can only catch Dratini with a Super Rod, which we don't have yet, so we're going to have to come back. There's actually a pretty high chance, too. It's 15% chance of a Dratini, and there's a 1% chance of a Dragonair. And we can also catch Sea King, which we need 3 of. So, once we have a Super Rod, we will be coming back to fish a little bit. More Rhyhorns. We've caught so many Rhyhorns. Okay, Scyther. Last time we threw a rocket, it immediately ran away. Last time we threw a ball, it immediately ran away. So let's just try to throw a ball, because we've only got one. And it's gone and the game's over. Yes, fireballs. Game over. Of course. Did you catch a fair share? I did not. Actually, I caught a decent amount. Let's go ahead and run over to the center and see what we've got. Take a look at everything we've caught and everything that we need before we run in there. Hopefully 1, maybe 2 times. If we need to go in there more than twice, then I will come back for the Safari Zone. Because yes, it is fun. Oh, no, I don't need to heal. I haven't been using my Pokemon. Yes, it's fun, but it's also pretty repetitive. So let's get in the PC and let's move some things around. Before we start looking at all that, let's go back here. And I'm going to move this Clefairy because it threw my counts off last time. And we're actually going to make an Evolve box. Everything in there needs to be evolved. So we have to rearrange real quick. Sorry, it's going to take a second because these are mostly in order of how we caught them. Okay. So we've got a full 30 there. Got 6 on the team, so that's 36. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Let's move you down here. You need to be evolved. And you need to be evolved. So we got ourselves a Rhyhorn, got ourselves a Nidorino, Venonat, Execute, Psyduck, Kangaskhan, another Nidorino that needs to be evolved into a Nidoking, Nidorina, and a Parasect. Alright, so let's get these moved over into the gender variant box real quick, and we can take a count and we can see what all we need to catch, and then we'll get back into it. And then we'll put these at the bottom of the gender variant box so we know that they're variants, but they need to be evolved. Alright, so these guys will not count for the count so far, neither will those two in the bottom. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 60, 66. We're actually up to 66. I missed someone somewhere there. Let's double count just to make sure. And rows of 6, so that's 6, 12, 14, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60. And then the party is 6. So yeah, we are at 66. That's a good surprise. So let's save here real quick. And that is perfectly good place to stop. So we caught ourselves a good amount of Pokemon here in the Safari Zone, and we're going to keep going into the Safari Zone. We got a couple more things that we need to catch, but that does wrap up the episode for today. So until next time, I'm Aedifex, and I'll see you in the next video. So again, this is a pre-recorded live series for YouTube. Every 30 minutes or so we do a cheesy little outro so I know where to cut, and then I tell you guys what's going on, then we go back into it. Before we go into the intro for the next video, I do want to go into my notes, update everything that we've caught in the Safari Zone real quick, and then we're going to go in there one last time, and then we'll move on for the day. Like I said, we're going to have to go back in with the super rod anyway, so we can split up the hunting in there that way. So give me 1 second, I will be right back, guys, and then we will go to the Safari Zone one last time for the day, and then get through some more story stuff. Okay, so sorry about that. We want to go back into area 2 because we have a higher chance of catching a Chansey in there. She goes up from 1% to a 4%. Both of those percentages are pretty terrible. Venomoth is a 5% chance in there, and Tauros is 1%. Tauros, is going to be pretty hard to catch, but if we go into area 3, which is right next door, he goes up to a 4% chance. And, again, we're kind of looking for the lowest odds Pokemon that we're at now, so we're going to give it one more go, and then we're going to move on, and we're going to do some story stuff, and then we'll come back to Safari Zone and try to capture those Pokemon once we've got the Super Rod, because we're going to need a fish for some Pokemon anyways. So I'm going to go up to the Safari Zone, and then we'll do the intro, and then we'll go in one last time. Whoop. Would help if I knew where I was going. Because ironically, the next route, at the end of the next route, we can get ourselves that Super Rod, I believe. Or I can go out of the way to go get it, but we'll save that for later. What's up, freaks and geeks? It's Aedifex, and welcome back to the OCD Dex Challenge. Last time on FireRed, we spent our day in the Safari Zone catching a bunch of Pokemon. We still haven't caught everything, and we're going to go back in here one last time to try to catch ourselves a Chansey, a Tauros, and hopefully some Scythers. And there's also a chance of getting a Venomoth. So there's a couple things that we need. We're going to try our luck, and basically after that, we're going to move on through the story. So if we don't catch everything, we're going to come back another time. We're going to have to come back anyway because we need Dratinis and Dragonairs, which only show up with the Super Rod. So until we get that, we can't even finish the route. So this is going to be the exception to clearing the route. So let's go ahead and just get in here, get what we can, and then we'll get through the story. Yes, take my money. Alright, so we want to run over to area 2. So I want to get out of this little entrance area. This entrance area is where we want to farm Scyther later when we do come back for him. So we want to get out of area 1. Dodu, okay, we don't need you. When we get out of area 1, we want to get in here. I guess we could have surfed across a little bit faster. Need a ram. Alright, so area 2. This is where we need to be, and this is where we're going to spend a chunk of our last time here. Because we have a 5% chance of a Venomoth, 4% chance of a Chansey, and a 1% chance of a Tauros. All of those are pretty crappy odds, but we should inevitably run into at least one of them. Or we'll just get nothing but Rhyhorns. Little baby Paris. More eggs that we don't need. It's the wrong pink Pokemon. I got excited. Can't fool me twice. Nope. More Rhyhorns. Got all the Rhyhorns I need in this game, so we're done. Hey, there's our Venomoth. Okay. This is where it gets scary because I don't know how easy or hard it is going to be to catch it, because if it's anything like Scyther, it's going to run away immediately. So let's just press our luck. And almost. Okay. It's watching carefully. That's a good sign. That means it's staying around. Get in the ball, please. 1, 2, 3. Oh, almost. Okay, don't run, don't run, don't run. Okay. Watch me carefully. Watch me. Pay no attention to the Pokeball. No attention to the Pokeball. Okay, well, the only good thing is that means we're in the right area. Nope, that's the wrong pink Pokemon. I would love a Chansey. Just give me a Chansey. Heh. Heh. Lame. Just because of that, it's not going to show up. Nope. Don't need you. Venomoth. Okay, Venomoth round 2. Let's go for it. Ugh. Okay. This is why the Safari Zone is frustrating, because they just immediately run away. You throw a rock, they run away. You throw food, they run away. Alright, so that's 2 5% encounters. That means 4 should be showing up. Wow, okay, that was awesome. What do I do? I'm just gonna do what I've been doing that hasn't been working. Oh. Oh. No. Okay. Oh, let me just punch the mic here. Okay, so we've seen one. Whoa. Because this patch is the place to be. Nope. Just a random little side note, because I was looking at it and thinking about it, and then I remembered what I said to myself. The little currently hunting square, the reason that's empty is because we're looking for 5 different Pokemon. And I'm not going to put, 5 gifts in there. Because 1, it would be obnoxious. And 2, I'm going to have to flip through all of that and all the RAM usage and all that good stuff, so. Just a heads up, I didn't, actually forget about it. It's just we're looking for so many different ones right now. Venomoth, okay. Watching carefully. Throw a rock at it. Be angry, but don't run away. Oh, we got a Venomoth. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Let's update this. Venomoth's data was added to the Pokedex. The wings are covered with dust-like scales. Every time it flaps its wings, it looses highly toxic dust. That's totally safe. Placed in box 14 because we forgot to move our boxes back. That's fine, I can move it. Alright, so we need a Chansey and we need a Tauros. And another Venomoth. Nope. Not the pink Pokemon I'm looking for. What's interesting is Nidorina has a 5% encounter in this area as well, and we've run into about 4 or 5 Venomoths and no Nidorinas, and they have the same encounter rate. Which We don't need another need arena, but if we do run across one, I will catch her because, or I'll try to catch her. It's a Safari Zone. Because we do need to evolve it into a Needle Queen. I got all the eggs I need, buddy. I'm good. There's one egg I'm looking for. You're right. It's Chansey. Just need a rans for days, guys. I know the running animation is supposed to be like one arm, one arm, one arm, but every time like we catch something and it pauses it on it, it looks like he's doing a Naruto run. Ding dong, time's up. Your Safari game is over. Did you catch a fair share? I caught one thing. We've been spending a lot of time in the Safari Zone this episode, so let's move our Venomoth to the right box and then let's do something different. Bill's PC. We're gonna move things. Stuffing things. Move you in the box. 2. Alright, so we caught a good amount of Pokemon in the Safari Zone adventures we've had so far. So we're up to 67. Let's see, let's move on with the story. Let's go back to Lavender Town. Lavender Town? I don't know this map. I'm sorry. There we go. And then we go down to Route 12. We can actually go get our super rod real quick before the day's over. Down at the bottom, of the route, we have a chance of catching Gloom. It's a lookout spot upstairs. The view is magnificent. Which we will need Glooms because we evolved ours. My Pokemon's ashes are stored in Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM. I don't need it anymore. That's really sad. It's a move called Return. If you treat your Pokemon good, it'll return your love by working its hardest in battle. That's really sad. Let's see what the binoculars have to show. It's Pokemon Tower. Let's not actually see it. That was upsetting. Alright, Route 12. Who's in the front of the party? Lapras is in the front. Vileplume. Let's get you up front because you're tied, actually. 3 of you are level 34. We need to work on that. Yeah, I got a bite here. Fisherman Ned would like to battle. Alright. About to use Poliwag. No, we'll stay in. We're over-leveled as far as this fight's concerned. forgot to use Goldeen. Oh, we're gonna get confused. I just need you to connect. Why you always gotta hit yourself? So since you're doing this insane quest thing, do you just live and breathe Pokemon? I actually play a bunch of other games. Just the whole idea for the OCD Dex project came when the 20th anniversary came around. I've actually been wanting to do this for a while, but basically it was like Pokemon's 20 years old, and I played the first games when they came out, and like I never actually finished the games. Like I beat the Elite Four, I did all that good stuff, but I never actually completed a Pokedex before. And so I kind of thought I owed it to, 5-year-old me to go back and catch all the Pokemon. But because it's been 20 years, there's, 807 of them instead of just 151. So I figured, that's already a lot more. Why not, take it the next step and catch every Pokemon? So I kind of did my research, At first it started off, before that I was like, okay, cool, living Pokedex. And then I was like, okay, there's different forms, there's gender variants, there's all this. And I know people do living Pokedexes and people try to do shiny living dexes and all that, but I've never seen anyone try to do all of the Pokemon, like literally every single thing you can catch. And we're poisoned again. Literally every single thing that you can catch in the game. And so I figured that'd be something fun to do. And I was about to start it myself, but then I found out, capture cards, all that good stuff. I'd been watching people play Pokemon on YouTube, basically is what it came down to. And I was like, I could do that. Obviously it's not like something super easy. Like you can't just, that's a whole different conversation. Sorry. Basically what I decided to do is I want to catch every single Pokemon, and I could do that and post it because, if I finally go all the way through and catch 2,354 Pokemon, I'm going to tell, the Pokemon community. But it's super easy to hack Pokemon now, so they could just be like, cool, you have all the Pokemon. Did you really catch them, though? This is kind of my way of catching all of them and proving that I caught all of them because they're all live. They're all on camera. I've been wanting to do, YouTube or Twitch, something along those lines. We're poisoned and I don't have any antidotes. Something along those lines for a while, and this project just gave me the chance to do that. So it's kind of how we got here. But to actually answer your question, because that kind of went around it, is yes and no. I mean, Pokemon's definitely one of my favorite game series there are, but I do play other games. I play Overwatch, I play Rocket League. I don't know if I'd say semi-pro, but me and a friend, we did local tournaments and stuff like that. Like, we wanted to go somewhere with it, but it just didn't work out. Not because, we weren't good, just we had different things going on. And so this is something that I can work on my own time without having to worry about, other people being there. We will probably be playing Rocket League on my Twitch together when we've got the time to be playing at the same time. It's just, getting schedules to work and all that good stuff. So, games, making content, that's the kind of stuff that I like to do. A lot of my credits in high school and college are media tech kind of stuff. Editing, film, all that nerdy stuff. So I finally get a chance to put that all together and, make content. So that's really exciting. Shelter! Oh, hey, Shelter, did any of you, do any of y'all play Pokemon Go? And if you do, did you get yourselves a shiny Shelter? Shiny Shelter, that's hard to say. Did you get a shiny Shelter in the Water Festival? Because I didn't. I tried, I got a lot of Shelters. I didn't get a shiny. Did not get me a little Naruto clam. Which, the shiny for Shelter is so, like, out there, like it's orange. Oh, we're confused. Dang it. It's like orange, and then the shiny for Cloyster is so boring. It's like barely a shade different. The only shiny I have is Charmander. That's a good shiny to have, though. I like shiny Charmander, because when you get him fully evolved, you got a black Charizard, which is pretty cool. And he's really a dragon. It's not easy. You're right, Fishman. It's not easy. There are Pokemon that we could be catching, but we will come back to that. Where's the fisherman? He's after the Snorlax, isn't he? Let's go ahead and get up here. Let's fight this couple. If I win, I'm going to propose to Gia. Oh. Too bad I'm going to have to beat you. I'm sorry. Gia and Jess would like to battle. Nidoran and Nidoran. Okay. You can't come at me with Nidorans like that. Okay, they're both poison, so nothing I do here is really going to help. So I'm just going to sleep you. I'm just going to serve and hit you both. What was that? It was like a helping hand. Let me just hit both of them. Good job, Lapras. And because Lapras is in the fight, we get double money. Oh please, why couldn't you let us win? Because I'm the main character. Alright, let's see. Sport fishing area. We've already caught Snorlax, so let's go ahead. Do you want to use this, the Pokeflute? Yes. Snorlax woke up and attacked in a grumpy rage. I'm sorry, buddy. Let's just start with this. Oh, he's got immunity. Now they will never get married. I feel bad, but I can't, you know, lose to Nidorans. It's gonna make me drowsy. Let's go ahead and just do this real quick. We've already caught our Snorlax, so we're gonna knock this one out. This one's being mean. We're going to low kick it because it's super effective and it does more the more it weighs, and Snorlax is Snorlax, so. Alright, Snorlax, calm down. It gave a huge yawn. Return to the mountains. Oh. Alright, and we're going to get ourselves a Super Rod. I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without it. Tell me, do you like to fish? Of course I do. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. We got the Super Rod. So, from the seas to rivers, go out and land the big one, my friend. Now, I have a request. If you catch a big Magikarp with that rod, I want to see it. As much as I love to fish, I also love seeing gigantic Magikarp. It's an interesting request. So we're almost done with this route, and then we've got some more Pokemon to catch, but that will be next time. So until that next time, I'm Aedifex, and I'll see you in the next video. So as you guys know, this is a live pre-recorded show. Every 30 minutes or so we do cheese it up and do an outro so I know where to cut for YouTube, and then I talk to you guys, let you know what's going on in case this is your first time here. The streams actually run for about 3 hours. We are coming up on 2:35, so we're going to go for just a little bit more. We're going to get one more episode out of this, and we're going to catch a couple more things. So give me 1 second to catch to set up the graphics for what we're going to be catching. I'll intro us back in. We'll catch some more stuff and we'll get some more done. So 1 second and we will go. So let's see. On this route, we're looking for tentacles. We can surf for a tentacle. We're looking for horsey. We're looking for crabby, and we're looking for Gyarados. So we're looking for 4 Pokemon. And I was saying earlier I didn't want to flood the currently hunting thing with that, but I've got 4 slots, so we're going to go ahead and hope this doesn't freak out on us. If it does, I can just go down to 2 at a time, and we'll know what we're looking for. So we're looking for tentacles. We're looking for horsies. That's not a horsey, but Krabby comes first in the dex order, so we're looking for Krabbies. And we're looking for horsies. And we're looking for Gyarados. And we're actually looking for 3 Gyarados. Alright, it's a little crowded up there, but you get the idea. So, tentacle, we need a surf for. Horsey is a great rod. Krabby's a great rod. Horsey shows up a lot more with a super rod, and Gyarados shows up with a super rod. So, we're going to do some surfing, we're going to do some fishing, we're going to catch some Pokemon. So, it'd be awesome if you caught a shiny Gyarados. That would be awesome. When we go to Crystal, we're guaranteed a shiny Gyarados. But I would love a full odd shiny Gyarados, so let's see if we can get it or not. Let me cheese it up. Let's do the intro for YouTube, and then we'll get into it. What is up, freaks and geeks, and welcome back to another episode of the OCD Dex Challenge. Last time in FireRed, we got through the Safari Zone some more, caught a couple more Pokemon. There's still some things we're looking for, but that's alright. We flew up to Route 12. We took out the second Snorlax, and we got ourselves a Super Rod. So now we're back, and we're going to be doing some fishing and some surfing, going to catch some water Pokemon. And then we're going to move on, take on some trainers, and get through the story some more. So let's get to it. So, if we go up through here and we surf, we have a 100% chance of running into tentacles. So that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to get in this water, and we're going to switch our Pokemon around. We want Raichu in the front, because we can paralyze. So we're going to surf out here, and the first, once we actually find a Pokemon, it should be a tentacle. There we go. Alright, tentacle, level 18. Let's go ahead and Thunder Wave it. Get it paralyzed, and it's going to try to confuse us. Almost, okay. One more try should do it. A crit did 5 damage, so we're not in any kind of danger. Almost. The problem is there's such a huge level gap. Even a quick attack, I'm kind of scared of doing too much damage because it's just a tentacle. Can't confuse me, I'm already confused. I have no idea what's going on. Almost, okay. We'll give it one more go. Hey, Torbeckus, welcome back. We're gonna give it one more go. If this doesn't work, then we're gonna try to go for a quick attack. Actually, he's paralyzed. Let's switch into Gloom. Let's hit it with an acid because it's gonna be resisted since he's a poison type. I could use Oddish to poke it. You're completely right. I forget about our little cut master. But that will also work. But that is a really good idea. I always forget about her and I feel bad. Alright, but we caught ourselves a tentacle. So let's get this. Number 72. Well, hi there, Nova. Alright, so we caught that. Move you in. Never forget. Never give up. Never surrender. Its eyes are as transparent as crystals. From them, it shoots mysterious beams of light. Place in box 2. Alright, so now we can get out of here. And let's get the good rod out because we want to catch ourselves a crabby. One's on the hook. But instead we'll get a Magikarp. Nope. There we go. And we're going to get a Horsey. Level 6, okay. So, Paralyzed Pokeball should do the trick, but we do have a little Oddish who can poke if we need to. One, okay. Bubbles! Gonna lower our speed. Not that it matters because we're so many levels above. Almost. The only problem is I think the only damaging move Oddish knows is Absorb, which is going to be super effective against this little Horsey because she's not poison, she's just water. But it doesn't matter because we caught it. So, let's set you back up. Almost clicked on the shiny one. I would love for a shiny one. We have yet to have that luck yet. Horsey's data was added to the Pokedex. It maintains balance using its tail, which is wound up like a coil. It may spray ink from its mouth. Alright, so we're looking for Krabby, and we're looking for Gyarados. So Krabby can only be caught with a good rod, and Gyarados needs to be caught with a super rod. Come on. I just want the cookie. Nothing. Come on. No, I don't want to surf. I want to fish. I don't have a fishing rod set to select because we're going to be switching between fishing rods, so I don't want to spam it and then find out I've been using the wrong one. Come on. It's like real fishing. It is like real fishing. Oh, there we go. Grabby! Okay. So he is level 12. Oh, wrong button. God, no. Dang it. I did that to myself. I was going to say he's level 12, so he's evenly matched with Oddish, but instead I murdered it. Do I get a chance to redo it? I do. Okay, good. Level 6. Thunderwave. Most important thing in this game and in life is just take your time. It's not a shiny, so could have been much worse. Almost. Super paralyzed. Oh, okay. Get one more chance and I'm getting Oddish out here. Alright, took the threat. I like it. Crab's data was added to the Pokedex. It can be found near the sea. The large pincers grow back if they are torn out of their socket. It's oddly specific. Why would you know that? It's placed in box 2. Ourselves a Krabby. He's jamming to our music. It's pretty great. Alright, so now we're looking for Gyarados. Alright, immediately. Okay, so that's a female Gyarados. We need one of whatever, and a male and a female. Gonna paralyze it. It's got Thrash. Okay. That could be dangerous. We're gonna go for a quick attack because it can take that. Give it one more. Get it into the yellow. Okay. Raichu, I don't need you to crit right now, please. It's paralyzed. It's in the red. And it's almost ours. Okay. It's paralyzed. It can't move. Well, then how did they get out of the Pokeball? I call hacks. 1, 2, 3. All right. $71. We're officially over a third of the way done with Kanto. There are 210 Pokemon that we need to capture in Kanto, not including the shinies. So 70 put us at 1/3 of the way there. We are now over that milestone. So that's pretty exciting. So we caught ourselves a female Gyarados. It's an extremely aggressive nature. The Hyper Beam it shoots from its mouth totally incinerates all targets. I would not like to surf. So now I need a male, and then whatever we find. It's another horsey. I don't need you. Be free. We got another one. And it's a horsey. Still don't need you, kid. Oh, if we do run into another Gyarados, it's probably gonna thrash since we have Raichu. So let's heal her. Because for whatever reason, Gyarados is water flying and not any kind of dragon. So it's 4 times weak to electric. Which is just sad, because it's such a cool design. But Gyarados is probably one of my favorite Gen 1 designs. Finally caught my Ekans, have a lot of troubles. That's good though. What are you working on now? Horsey. Not even a nibble. There we go. So looking at it, we got really lucky first on because Gyarados has a 15% chance of showing up on the Super Rod. So the fact that we caught it immediately, or we got the first Super Rod fishing, is pretty impressive. What level does Horsey evolve into Seadra? Because if we... Hey, Gyarados! Because if we catch a high enough level 1, or if we find a high enough level 1, I might catch it. My save file broke up, managed to save it, release my Charizard in almost 3 boxes. Almost 3 full boxes for that sucker. Ah, that sucks though. I'm glad you got it fixed though. The universe tell me not to have the Ekans. You don't need this snake. You do though. You need all the Pokemon. Oh. Like if you ever have trouble catching a Pokemon, or your game's throwing a fit like your Ekans, for example, just remember you're not trying to catch 2,354 Pokemon. Like this crazy guy. Alright, 2 Gyarados. This is where it gets slightly annoying now because we're looking for a male specifically. You have a great move pool. What are you gonna set it up with? Gyarados. What are you getting now? Oh, this guy right here. I'm looking for a male Gyarados. Because Gyarados is has a gender variant. So I caught a female. The first one I caught was a female. And then this last one I caught was a female. So we have a regular one, and then we have one for the gender variants. And this will be our male for the gender variants. This is level 16 though. So quick attack's not gonna hurt well, quick attack's gonna hurt more. Let you thrash. And confuse itself. Good. Hurt yourself because I don't want to hurt you. Oh, dang it. Copy and paste. Okay, hang on. I'll check it out in just a second. Alright, let's get... Be confused. Hit yourself. Thank you. Hit yourself. And then that's for the Ekans. No. Intimidate, Choice Band, Jolly, Earthquake, Iron Tail, Rock Slide, maybe Acid. That sounds pretty fun. Are you going to evolve it to Arbok for competitive? I really like the Iron Tail though. That's really good for coverage since it is poison. Wow, this Gyarados is going to kill itself. Come on. Actually hit me this time. Don't hit yourself. It's very rare that I actually say that, but it's going to kill itself if it punches itself. All of them for competitive. That's pretty cool. I think Acid would be a good last move just because it's good to set up for your team. Gyarados is your favorite? That's awesome. Gyarados is definitely one of my favorite designs in Gen 1. Like I was saying earlier, I just hate that they made him water flying because it makes him 4 times weak to electric moves. And he'd be so much better if he was like Water Dragon or just regular water. Come on, dude. Don't punch yourself. Just knock Raichu out. Like, it's very rare. Oh, paralyzed. Good. Oh my goodness. Today's your birthday? Happy birthday! That's awesome. I'm glad you're spending some of it here with me. That means a lot. Use next Pokemon. Yes, we're going to use the next Pokemon. Well, hopefully I can catch this Gyarados for you. Because he's not cooperating. Is ironically the weakest one that we've had to catch too. One of your buddies came out to hang out with you. That's lame. Tell him you got a new buddy on the internet. We'll talk Pokemon and all that good stuff. Hey, finally. Well, there's your birthday luck. We caught all 3 Gyarados. Your favorite Pokemon on your day. Thanks for the birthday luck. And happy birthday to you again. Let's get up to a Pokemon Center. Let's check everything out, rearrange everything. We are coming up on that 3-hour mark. Oh, competition. I can't get enough. Well then, I fought everybody down here. Gamer Jasper would like to battle. Well, sir, this is awkward. I need to get through. Excuse me. Are on summer, almost are traveling. Okay, so it's not like they can just come over, but they don't want to. They're like out doing stuff. That still sucks, but like at least they're not, you know, bad friends. What are you doing with event Pokemon or Shiny Celebi? Excuse me. A lot of my mythicals are coming from the 20th anniversary. In the second video, the one that came after the one that you watched the other day, I should talk about the mythicals and all that good stuff. Shiny Celebi is actually... dang it. Celebi is actually not shiny locked in the Virtual Console version of Crystal. They put the event in and unlocked it. So I'm going to be playing Crystal for my Johto playthrough. And when we get to the end, we are going to... can't run, it's a battle. When we get to the end, we're just going to keep soft resetting for a shiny. So that's probably going to be one of the most time-consuming hunts. It's about to use Zubat. Now we're going to stay in 2. Guess we can turn that off. And we caught our 3rd one. I think that you can get a shiny Celebi Victini. You can't get a shiny Victini in the games. But you can only get a shiny Celebi. I don't know if I've caught this kid or not. You can only get a shiny Celebi in the Virtual Console version of Crystal. That's the only legit way to get one. But Victini is shiny locked, so you can't get them shiny. Let's heal everybody up because we lost Raichu. So when we get into Johto, basically when we get to the end, we're going to be doing a lot of soft resetting for a shiny Celebi. So I'll probably be doing that on the side, like some shiny hunting videos and stuff like that, when we start Gen 3. I love how mean Gyarados looks, but then you see the little sprite and it's just, oh, I'm a Gyarados. Alright, so we caught a lot of Pokemon today. All right, we're gonna cut for YouTube real quick. All right, so we caught a lot of Pokemon. We went fishing, we went surfing, we caught a lot of water Pokemon, and we finally got that last Gyarados. So that's actually going to wrap up today's episode. So until next time, I'm Aedifex, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, so that is our cut for YouTube, and we have actually reached the end of the stream. We've gone over just a little bit. That's fine. You know, I'm not like timing myself. I'm not going to run out of here with the 3-hour mark. I just kind of have, you know, a little timeline, you know. Got to stop and actually eat because I come home from a real job and then start streaming for you guys. One, because I think it's fun. Like, I like playing Pokemon and I like playing with you guys and hanging out with you guys. Like Kitten Hawk and Torbekis. It's really fun hanging out with you guys and talking Pokemon and all that fun stuff. So, but that is going to wrap up the stream for the day. I will be back Friday. Friday, again, same time, about 3 to 7, maybe a little bit later. Maybe go a little bit longer. So again, you know, thanks everybody hanging out, coming by, watching the stream. Mike, I know you were here. I don't know if you made it back or not. Thanks to Tanner for coming and hanging out. Shane's working, so he didn't get to make it today. Rainbra, you've been here every stream. That's awesome. And 4 to 7. Yeah, usually 4 to 7. Sometimes a little, it's in between 3 and 4 is when I start, you know, about 3 hours. Yeah, you got it. All right. 3 to 7, you know, usually a little after 3, we'll go to about 7. It's kind of fluctuates in there. It just kind of depends on when I get off work, all that good stuff. Now, you got it right. 3 to 7 is the scheduled time, and it's just kind of in that window. Oh, I did? My bad. It's somewhere in there. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, you know, shameless plug here. I do always set out a tweet right before I get online. If you guys don't get notifications on here, I do get on Twitter and I'll do a tweet before I get online. So that you guys know. Basically, when I set out a tweet, I'm getting everything set up and I'll be on in the next couple minutes. And then I usually play a song or two before I get online, you know, let the little graphic come on, give people time to show up. And then we hang out, we play Pokemon. It's a fun time for everybody, so. Okay, notifications. That's awesome. So that's what I'm saying. I try to give you guys as many options as you can to catch it because, like I said, I stream here. The videos are archived. They stay up for about a month, and then I upload episodes onto YouTube. Sweet. Thank you guys for the follow, and thank you for the turning on the notifications. That means a lot to me. And again, happy birthday, Torbekis. I will see you guys Friday. If you guys can't make it, tomorrow the next episode of the Let's Play comes on, so check that out if you got the time, if you missed the stream. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Y'all have a good rest of your day. And that wraps it up. Bye, guys.